Hey guys, Ashlane here, episode 81. So this is my Road to Top 200 series. As you can see, I'm at 4072 cups right now, and I had another heartbreaking loss, unfortunately. It was a very frustrating loss. I'll end this video by sharing that loss. But first, let's check to see where I need to be. Well, before I'll show you where my clan is right now. As you can see, we're on a push. We're at 101 in the world right now, and let's see, more importantly for this video's purpose, but less importantly in the grand scheme of things, let's see where I need to be to get to the top 200 US. I was to top 200 US last night before the loss, and then I shut the game off because it always feels 4093, so it's always best to shut the game off after a tough loss, or they tend to compile. So I won right around 25 in a row, and then I had a really frustrating loss. So, but before I show you that, I'm going to go ahead and show you the defensive replay, my most recent. As I did show the win in my last push to 200 series, I believe. So I won't show that right now. But I've been rolling with this base for a couple weeks now. It's been fairly good, but nothing spectacular. So, as you can see, I have been putting a lot of archers in my clan castle to hold up air raids right now. So, I think what I've been rolling with lately is one witch and the rest all archers. So, it has been pretty effective against air raids. As you can see, they do hold up those dragons quite a bit, and he burns all 4 of his 5 spells before they even get to the core, and now he's burned all 5 spells right now with only 25% damage down, so that's going to be really good for me. Of course, I was watching this live, really hoping that I would pick up this win because it was looking pretty good. Even right now, I knew those dragons would be lured into my queen there, so I wasn't too worried about the town hall going down at this point, and he's only at 39% with only 2 dragons and heroes left, so at this point, I'm thinking I'm looking pretty good, but luckily for him, he ends up, as I speed things up, that one dragon ends up picking up another 4% or so, just off a few side buildings, as all my defenses have been taken care of. So with all my outside units, he is going to be able to get a pretty easy 1-star victory against me here. So right now, his dragon raid, he used, I can't remember how many dragons he used, but he did use at least 7 balloons to help clear the way, and that's a pretty good strategy. As I have said before, I don't prefer all dragon raids. I prefer at least bringing a clan castle worth, so 7 of max balloons to help target defenses, because the dragons can be they're pretty powerful, but they're pretty slow as well, so I do prefer bringing some balloons. So, okay, he had 15 balloons and 10 dragons. So, yeah, that's quite a bit of balloons, but I think it's necessary for a real successful dragon raid, or at least I prefer it. So, let's go to my attack log here. As you can see, a lot of snipes and a lot of wins. Mostly 1-star last night. I didn't hit a lot. I did have this awesome offer, so I played on boost for 6 hours last night. For the first time in quite a while, I didn't put out a video, and that was partially why, because I was doing a boost for such a long time. But I ended up gaining only 12 cups after the loss. All said and done, I was up 12. So I guess you can't complain about being up, but it could have been quite a bit more, all because of this raid on Black Dragon. Now, as you can see, I'll have a pivotal moment in this raid where I could gain, I could go for the 2-star, but I decided to play it safe and go for the sure thing. I don't know. Looking back, maybe I should have went for the 2-star, maybe I should have went for the Town Hall, but as you can see, I went from the northwest just because I thought that would be the greatest percentage to get as much percentage down on this base as possible. So I do trigger that clan castle pretty early. If I could redo things, I might attack into the queen southwest instead of northwest, but I don't know. I can't really blame myself, as going in southwest, I would have had to deal with other air defense and all those Teslas, so I don't know. I actually don't regret going in from southwest, so I almost take down the queen, but not really. That was kind of pivotal in my decision to not go for the town hall here. So as you can see, I'm at 40%, and that one little minion by himself is going to be enough to take down that gold mine there, so I'll be at 41% after he takes that down. So it's almost decision time here. But before I do that final decision, I'm going to go ahead and take care of those skeletons, or as much as I can of them, and I'm going to try to get 1% on those builder huts in the south there. So I'm going to drop those archers, one on each builder hut. Hopefully I'll take one of them down here, so I'm going to lure those skeletons so they won't hold up my heroes. So drop the skeletons and drop a minion to take care. Drop the archers. Drop the minion to take care of the skeletons. Hopefully he'll clean up that extra damage on that builder's hut, and he sure does. So I'm at 42%. Now it's decision time. I already poked a hole there with my wall breakers, which you didn't see off camera, but I decided not to go for it and go for the sure thing 1-star and attack from the due east. Now, I don't know, like I said, maybe I should have went for the 2 stars, because there's a good shot I could have gotten both. But with the Archer Queen up and those 2 layers of walls and 1 Expo still up, I don't know, I just didn't have the just didn't have the guts to go for it, I guess. But I was happy with my my win, the 17 cups. But then, coming off that high, my next offer like an hour later, I lost concentration. I made a few critical errors, but you know, at the end of the day, I was really screwed over by some Archer AI here. So let's take a look at this base by I don't know, from Special Thanks. So, okay, interesting, totally maxed out base. He has 1 Expo down, 2 up. I didn't want to trigger that clan castle right away, but I make my one error of the raid, and it's a really massive error. And what I do is I try to snipe these 3 buildings with 3 minions off the bat, and I should probably change my snipe method, and I should probably snipe after everything's over and just save like 5 or 6 minions, because as you can see, I could have gotten those cannons had I just waited, but instead I triggered the clan castle, which I didn't really want to do. I was just so nervous, I guess, on the or not nervous, but so worried about where to snipe, not noticing where the clan castle was. So anyway, I lure the clan castle troops, and I'm sitting on a lightning spell, which I use for the clan castle troops, but I like to use it around the town hall as well. So at this point, as I lure the clan castle troops into a clump, I'm kind of wondering, should I save the lightning, or should I use some minions to take care of the clan castle troop? And I kind of did both, which is a really stupid decision. So I did group those 3 the wizard and the 2 witches together. So I pretty much take care of them with the lightning spell. Now that was my big critical error, right? So I should have saved that lightning spell, because this is going to be, as you saw probably earlier, it's going to be a 49% defeat or loss on my part. So here I go, in from the, this is my preferable targeting area from the southwest side, from the far, into the queen there. He has all the air traps. Every little percentage is going to make quite a big difference for me here, because as you can see, I lost by 1%. So things are actually looking pretty good at this point. I'm at 42%, which is better than I was on the last trade I showed you guys. And look at this mistake, well, not mistake, it's... there's some skeletons up right now. I don't have any minions, so I should have... I drop a wall breaker just for the hell of it, I guess. So I should have saved at least 1 minion to take care of those skeletons, because they're really going to hamper me up here. They're going to distract my king. So I thought about going in from this area in the northwest, but I decided not to. Probably an okay decision, I thought, at the time, because my king has 3 buildings he can take out here. And just so many things go wrong from this point forward. So my king attacks 1 building, my queen attacks another. I should have dropped my queen directly behind my king. So that was an error, I guess, and looking back. I didn't know what would happen, ended up happening. I thought, at this point, I think I'm totally fine. So I'm just waiting until my king's health gets low to pop his ability, and I certainly do right now. And all those barbarians are going to go for that barracks, and they all get destroyed by a big giant bomb. He doesn't go for the barracks. He's attacking a wall, and he's just gonna die. A few skeletons also were triggered that were also outside that wall. So things are looking awful at this point. And my queen is attacking a wall. I had to pop the ability to get her off the wall, and she kept attacking the wall, and she's going after those air traps. And then finally she breaks free from her wall quest. And there she goes. 47%. I still think I might have a chance here, But by this time, she's attacked the wall for the last 30 seconds, and time has gone off the clock. And anyway, she would have been dead anyway before she could take care of that gold storage. So there it is, 49% loss. I could have popped that lightning and taken care of a hero platform. Or I could have, if I had not used the lightning, or I could have waited till the end to snipe if I'd saved some minions. So certainly some mistakes and certainly some bad luck with the Queen AI, all coming together for a huge loss. So I put the game down after that. As I said, it's always best to do because those losses can compile. So certainly learn from my mistakes. Best thing to do is now I'm going to change my snipe policy, if you will, and I'm going to always do it afterwards rather than before, just because you know, I won't trigger that clan castle unless I want to beforehand. Just a little trick, not trick at all, but actually with a new base feature. I showed some of you last video, but I just wanted to reiterate that it's best to stop spies from opposing war clans and set your base onto a decoy base such as this. Alright guys, well thanks for tuning in. I know it's been a long episode. Thanks for sticking in there, and I appreciate it. Subscribe for more daily content. Thank you.